Alright, gang. You ready to see some new creatures? Ready to see some new little freaks? If you're not, too bad. So today I'm checking out Voidling Bound. I've actually had access to this for a couple weeks now, but the embargo just lifted today, so I am officially allowed to stream it. I played a little bit of it, played for like an hour or two. And it's funny because all the achievements were in the pre-release build, so I was like the top 0.1% of achievement havers in the world. That is now gone, sadly. But I received a key for this game from Pirate PR. And like I said, I've had access to it for a little bit. Just came out officially today. And best elevator pitch I can give this game, it's like Risk of Rain, like 2 with a little bit of Evo in there, for good measure. A little bit of Pokemon as well, if you like breeding, the breeding part. Maybe not like capturing, that's not so much capturing, you get eggs and you can breed them and stuff, but... yeah, let's just jump in. I'm gonna do a new file, because it would be very confusing to just kind of jump in. Also, I might have to tweak the audio a bit, because this game can get kind of loud once your builds start popping off. Early on, it's relatively sane, but the starting guy the evolution path I took him down turned him into like a flame minigun. Which was very loud. Very fun, but very loud. So we'll see how we do. Good fighter. I think you can change this at any time you want.
Humanity's insatiable thirst for knowledge has always been its hubris. By exploring the edge of the universe, we might have gone too far, flown too close to a star. In our search for the next frontier, we met the wrath of a deadly parasite. Relentless monstrosities, spreading like a plague. Their presence blackens the lands, festering, corrupting, and consuming everything in their path. We named it the Legion. Worlds fell. Our strongest weapons failed. Lush, thriving planets were hollowed into lifeless husks. As extinction loomed and hope had all but vanished, a small group of field biologists discovered a mysterious type of space creature, the Voidlings. Though resilient and adaptable, they stood no chance on their own, but they held a hidden strength, the possibility to evolve and resist the Legion.
They can digivolve!
Thus, the Voidling-bound program was born, sending trained specialists, the Wranglers, to neural bind with Voidlings, connecting their minds and forging a symbiotic alliance. Through this connection, Wranglers can accelerate the creature's evolution and wield their full potential to fight the dreadful disease. Together, Wranglers and Voidlings, bound as one, now stand as the last line of defense in our fight for survival.
It's not Avatar, we're not pretending to be them. Fairly light on story. It's not like a, a deep space opera, basically. There's stinky goop, and so the Voidlings can fight it. So we're gonna team up with the Voidlings. You don't fight alongside them. It's more that you enter the transference chair and temporarily drive the Voidling for a little bit. Henry. I also don't believe the game has voice acting past, like, the intro, so... I mean, driving a hummingbird would be pretty cool. There are flying creatures, actually. Tumas. So we gotta get our first homie for anything else. We can't just walk there. I don't have a gun. This isn't a gun game. Stinky man. Stinky Leon. Quebec. Very important. We got to make a good first impression. It's not just like Risk of Rain from, like, the character design kind of reminds me of Risk of Rain, like the faceless, you know, kind of grunt, but then you've also got the gameplay itself, which is very reminiscent of, like, the Risk of Rain 2 objectives and such. That's my guy! That's my goat right there! It's not a goat, you know what I mean? Got like a quad beak. Not like a bird beak, it opens up 4 ways. That's my Quebec! That's my boy! The petting is infinite, by the way. It doesn't stop until you move away. So, by default, you don't have access to a ton of customization just yet, but eventually you do unlock stuff like breeding, you can, like, do evolutions and stuff. Right now we just get the 1 stat point to assign, so don't worry too much about this, it doesn't really matter too much. There's also, like, customization you can do for, like, appearance and stuff. There's genes that give them stat bonuses, but right now, again, this is the base model. This is the most basic boy. Just do basic strength. You can also rename them, but we're gonna get a lot of guys, so I don't want to stop every 2 seconds to name a new guy. Bird eggs. Purple. I am bird. I'm bird. So this is the reload animation. There's like a... It doesn't use ammo, it's got like a stamina bar that you can reload manually, or just kind of like let it rock for a bit and reload manually or automatically. So let me just test something real quick. Okay, not tremendously loud. So going down on the planet side, you have mini objectives. This is still like the tutorial mission, so it's very easy. Very, very gentle. Here's one guy. Can you deal with him? And then stamina, you can recover it faster, or you can just let it rock on its own. And then there's also like temporary stamina buffs, the little yellow dots. So they will let you regenerate stamina quickly without having to reload, so to speak. You're scrunkly. Alright, I have a secondary too. Oh, do I not get a secondary yet? I guess the base model doesn't have it. So you got your basic attack, you've got a dodge, and there's also a melee. You can cancel into a dodge, but your dodge does have a cooldown, so don't, you know, try and spam dodge. Unless you have a build that allows you to do it. Yeah, this game's kind of loud, I might have to lower the volume, the sound effects a tiny bit. Put you down to like 70? We'll see. Because again, it's fairly tame right now, but eventually, like, I've gotten builds where it just turns into a little minigun with appropriate sound. Also, there's sprint. I just turned on the option that keeps sprint active basically forever, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's ever a situation where I don't want to be sprinting. These purple globs are bad. Destroy them. Juvenile sore. Yeah, you can see at the bottom of the screen whenever I pick up one of the little yellow orbs, I get a temporary stamina buff. Otherwise, my stamina regenerates on its own very slowly, so that helps a lot to keep your quote-unquote ammo stock. Ah! Health does not regenerate naturally, at least not by default. I think there are some options. There's no lock-on, no, it's all manual aim. So if you press T, you can use one of your heal charges, and that can be upgraded as well. You can also pop flowers and stuff to get pickups, get experience, level up. All these collectible plants give you research points, which are going to be very useful later. There's a surprise tool. The nice thing is all the little, like, purple lesions and stuff, they will generally drop stamina recovery, so you don't have to constantly stop and reload just to clear out gunk on the ground, you know? I believe most of the indoor areas, at least the ones that I found, were mostly optional, but they do have bonus goodies in them, so it's worth trying to seek them out if you can find them. I want more research. I want more vials of beakers, please. You also have a double jump. This can also be upgraded. Some creatures kind of have like a weird float fly ability, and others can like get additional jumps. Ah, falling isn't lethal. You can also do air dodges. Again, this is first mission, so everything is going to die pretty dang quickly. Green flowers generally drop healing orbs. So here's one of the actual proper objectives, to clean out all the Gleepglorp. Because otherwise you can't fight, like, the boss spawner. Thankfully, at least on this character, your default range is pretty dang high. I don't know if there is, like, a range cap. So you can kind of just pop the orbs and kind of fan the hammer, so to speak, and just kind of shoot a bunch. We're playing some Voidling Bound today, which just came out today. Here's a bonus gamer tip from your boy Andy. There's a Canary Quacky up here. There's a collectible. I don't know if it does anything, but it's hidden, so maybe it does. That's your gamer's tip. Oh, is this blocked off now? Or was that always... Maybe that was always blocked, actually. So once you clear out all the Gleepglorp, you can shoot the orb to start the boss fight. The Greater Hives. They're invincible, popping out, so you can't actually deal damage. Once they stop turning white, basically, you can hurt them again. So some bosses will just kind of like fight you straight up, other ones like this one will drop gloop around the floor. So you can actually use that to your advantage by kind of popping them and then getting the stamina recharge buff, so you can keep firing infinitely. Not like tremendously complex, but it is the first boss, so... Some enemies also have weak points. I want to say this guy might be weak from the back. Or it might just be hitting like the head area, because he's got the spikes on the shoulders. Actually, music might be kind of loud too. Drop you down to like 80. 75 actually. Oh my god, it's full of Glibgloppen. I'm gonna keep popping those. Because multiple, like some buffs can stack multiple times, like the stamina regen. You can get additional stacks of those. Okay, I think that's just blocked off. There are some hidden goodies on map sometimes, so it can be worth trying to scout out even if like you're done the mission. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. So the first time you beat every mission, you get additional goodies. So in this case, we got some extra research points and some mutagens, which are used for evolutions later. Oh, Leon. Stinky old Leon. Leon's pretty rude. Your missions, whack. Your performance, whack. Your healing, dog water. Alright. It's time. So the whole thing of this game is that you don't just have your little guys, you get to evolve them. And you spend the mutagens you find in the levels to evolve them down different paths, basically. And it's in your best interest to get as many paths as you can. So let's look at the entire tree. So every little circle node there, that is a different evolution. And you can only kind of go in one direction from the inside to the outside, so there's a lot of different paths you can go down based on what you want. But eventually you'll unlock breeding and stuff so you can like pass traits and stuff over. So right now, all we got is our two options. You can get a desert Quipek, turn him into a fire boy, or an organic Quipek, and turn him into like a blobber, I guess, poison launcher. We'll do fire. I like fire because I know for sure this one has the fire minigun. And then if you have enough resources, you can continue going down the tree. So for example, you can upgrade your existing stuff, or switch to the fire hose, which I'm probably going to go for because I like the fire hose. You get to drink from it, so rather than firing like individual slow shots, you fire a minigun. So we're going to be drinking from the fire hose, I think. But for now, all we can do is just the default, the one evolution. Let's enhance me brain. Well, his brain. I don't get to enhance me brain. So every creature type has a skill tree, and these are shared among every creature of that type. So even if I get another Quipek, like another fresh guy, even if I take him down a different evolution path, he will still keep all the upgrades I get to him on this tree. So it doesn't matter that I'm only getting it, like he's only going to benefit from this one. It will continue to get stronger as I get more of these, so even a basic guy can be strong once you get your skill tree unlocked. What do we got here? Oh, these are the ones I have unlocked already. Let me get my slurp juice. I want my secondary fire. And then depending on the creature, there are different modifiers. So like a lot of times you'll get fire rate, damage, that kind of stuff. Then there's like also an ultimate ability. I'll just grab that. This one's just kind of like a rain of projectiles that showers an area. You can also boost your melee. Some creatures have more melee trees than others. This guy's pretty basic, so he just is... You increase damage and distance and do elementals, that kind of stuff. Let's see, increase dash distance, explosion damage. These are all specifically for that skill though, so like don't be like, oh, explosion damage, that's great, because that's just for the secondary. The primary, like that lives over here, so I'll probably just grab extra range. and maybe work towards accuracy, so my fire hose is not so much a fire hose, but a fire line. But remember, this was all because of me. I'm the smartest boy on the ship. We can't lose our homies. Okay, I just go to the chair. So as you level up, you get to pick your additional stats. And again, like, these are... they're permanent for this individual creature, but you are not going to screw yourself up by taking a weird build. Once you get to the breeding part, that can still be useful. What do I want? Reload speed... ability... I'll just take another strength point. Probably start skipping this cutscene at the first few times. Because I believe this is the same every time you watch it. It's just kind of there for flavor. Who bound these voidlings? Yeah, my dude got some extra wings now. He's fluffier. Still terrifying, though, when he opens his beak like that. So this one is a, like, survival map. It's just, you get some waves of dudes, gotta destroy them. Oh yeah, I can show off my... so I have a new secondary now. Shoots a blob of flame that creates a little cone of fire on the ground. Good for a little bit of AoE. It also doesn't pull from your energy pool, it's like just a cooldown ability. It's a little bit of Spore, it's a little bit of Evo, it's a little bit of Risk of Rain. It's not quite like the level of, you know, you're building civilizations or anything, it's more just like a bunch of mini missions that you kind of do. Yeah, a little bit of Risk of Rain. So now I have my ultimate gauge there, I'm at 62%. The enemy accuracy is, like, weirdly solid, like, really good at times, so you have to be really careful. You can't just be really predictable and go in straight lines. Circle strafing is really good in, like, Doom and whatever, but we're not playing Doom. So I can use my ult. I'm gonna save for the next wave, though. Enemies also drop, like, little health pickups, so it's not like you're permanently screwed in case you take a little bit of damage. Risk of Rain 2, doesn't it? There's a couple different, like, final bosses now, I think. Okay, so this guy has a poo-poo aura. I'm gonna try and stay away from that. I want to say, yeah, the yellow bit on the top, I think, takes bonus damage. Ooh. Yeah, I think the body only takes 12 damage. The actual... the cyst, I guess, takes 25. I believe that is a damage AoE, it's just like, don't get close to him. You also slow down when you're firing, although there are some evolutions that can change that. Try and clear out these guys a little bit. I know they're working on a new, like, expansion, DLC, whatever, but I haven't really been in the Risk of Rain 2 mood for a little bit. That little cone AoE is already paying dividends. Just being able to delete all the little guys before they get close. Yee! Yee! I'd love to have a cone on a day. Reloading also slows you down a bit, so don't get caught in a bad position. Also, bosses have, like, it's not full invincibility, but they gain, like, a massive defense spike between their little health bar segments there, so you're not meant to just get an overpowered build and one-shot bosses. Like, it might be possible, I don't know. But, by default, you will have to kind of deal with the actual health bars. Reloading your fire breath, you just slam down a Taki Fuego or something. I know every person who likes actual, like, spicy food is laughing at me like, Taki Fuego, get an example. It's the only thing I got coming to mind, alright? I don't need ghost pepper chips. A couple of those will do me in. Friends! Friends! Risk of Rain, so the DLC that kind of messed up the game, they did eventually fix it. It's just that broke a lot of people's trust, myself included. I had no interest in paying for a thing that would make my game worse at the time, so I just kind of, I pieced out for a bit. I might check out the new one if it goes on sale or something, I don't know. Yeah, so we got some more fire, so we can upgrade the fire hose. Buy ghost pepper chips for parties. Hey, you want some chips? Here, grab a whole handful, eat them all at once. They're the best that way. A few Gilliks. Mmm. We could get a new Gillik. Did I not sell them? Wait, really? Hold on. Brief field trip. I swear they still sell those. I know they don't sell... I don't think they do, like, the one-chip challenge anymore. $2024. Oh my god, it has been discontinued? Wait, no, the site itself still has... Bigger company bought them and they haven't produced anything in the past 2 or 3 years? Really? Wow. Huh. I guess they flew too close to the sun with the ghost pepper, like the one-chip challenge thing. That's... I guess we're not going to be doing any more spicy chip streams. Let me go upgrade my guy a little bit. Well, Vanillaware... Yeah, I saw they're finally releasing the new Muramasa game. I could have sworn they... Oh, you know what it was? I think it was, like, all the consoles. Because I remember they released Grim Grimoire, like, the remake of that. Alright, we do not want explosive shot, we want to drink from the fire hose. Being more orange. I also do like that each individual evolution, it's like you actually get new bits and bobs on your guy as well. It's not just like the color changes a little bit. I don't know if they've announced plans for other games. Scatter Bomb or Backdraft Bomb. Many openings to fill. Also, the nice thing is that once you get to a point where, like, even if you don't necessarily get that evolution, it still marks it as visible, so, like, you can see what you would have gotten. Now, Vanillaware, they just announced recently the new Muramasa is also coming out on PC, so... accuracy is good. I might get projectile speed. I might just try and beeline that. Damage is also nice. Maybe I get a little bit of damage, actually. I could go down one more for optimal range, too. Because I think there is, like, kind of a sweet spot for range where if you're too far away, you stop dealing damage, or stop dealing as much damage. Also, certain, like, forms, so like this guy, for example, I believe has built-in higher agility, even though I haven't been leveling it up at all. So we're just inherently getting a higher fire rate multiplier. Let's take a little bit of vitality. Because one thing I noticed when I was testing it out, it can be very easy to die if you're not paying attention. Oh, right, I said I was going to skip that cutscene, then I forgot to skip it. So I was sipping water. Well, we're not doing an avatar because we're not pretending to be the bird. We are just temporarily driving the bird. We're mind merging with them. Oh, buddy, look at that. You get to drink from the fire hose. Because Avatar from... Actually, do they drive dudes in Avatar, or do they make them up wholesale? I've never actually seen Avatar. Oh my god. It eats through stamina, but it feels so nice. Yeah, they 3D print their own Navi or whatever. We're not 3D printing our own animals, we're mind melding with them. I gotta keep an eye open for secret goodies. A collectible plant. Yeah, so sometimes you'll find little elemental rifts on the maps that just give you a mutagen straight up. So it's not always just going to be from level completion bonuses, you can find them sitting around as well. If I could let the bird drive me, I would. In a heartbeat. Also, how's audio balance now that we're getting into the more loud scenes? Is it still a little too loud, or... I can lower it a little more if need be. Because right now, like, you know, when I'm not talking, it's fine, but then when I start talking while firing and fighting is going on, I imagine I might get drowned about a little bit. Sounds correct. I'm gonna lower a tiny bit more. A tiny bit. Nice. Like 63. You call it Andy and Quipex pressure washing. Not me a pressure washer. Gold egg, gold egg. So I need to test and see something, because this gave me a rare dude last time, and I don't know if it's always scripted to give you the same rare dude, or if it is a different guy every time you get a gold egg. This says I gotta have a license. I can't do a meatwad. Can I open this up? No. Oh right, there was a little glob blocking that. Let's take a dip in this building real quick, because I think there should be goodies in there. Plus more plants is always more research. The egg hatching animation does make me feel like this might have originally been pitched as like a gacha or potentially a mobile game, but as far as I can tell, it is all just like single player, it's all self-contained, there's no like, oh, pay us money for this guy. So anything that's connected with these, like, purple tentacles means that you have to destroy the blob on the end of them to open up a new area. The one thing that I kind of really wish that I believe is not a thing in the game, it does not have any multiplayer, and this feels like the kind of game that would be, like, absolutely perfect for multiplayer. Just, like, kind of short mission structure. It's not like a, you know, continuous, long narrative where you have to go through a campaign with cutscenes and stuff. It's just, like, little bits here and there. I would love, like, if they did multiplayer at some point. Oh, there's a thing up there. Also, yeah, I could just be taking the Vampire Survivors school of people like getting flashy things when they get a thing. People like glowy stuff. Falling in a pit doesn't kill you, by the way. I don't remember if I mentioned that. The Xenoblade 2 gacha, it was... I think it has potential, but it felt a little awkward in that game. I think the problem was that there were all the kind of stinky, less interesting blades. I think that what they should have done is made the crystals more rare, but make it so every time you get one, it's all special, you know? Maybe they'll do that in the Switch 2 version. Silver Egg. One and a half playthroughs to get, yeah, because it was what, like Cosmos and Telos, I think, was the DLC. Or no, Cosmos I think was base, and then Telos was the DLC. Because I think some of them were just fixed. Like as soon as you got the DLC, you got the crystal. And once you hit a point in the game, you could just get that blade. One of them were drawn guys. I don't remember which one that was. I finally did finish Xenoblade 2 at the very least. I still gotta finish Torna though. Let me work on that. I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to go too hard into melee right now because I don't have a great way to heal. My healing charges are a little limited. I should be dashing to get around more. I keep forgetting I have a dash. Also, different elemental types have different effects with them, so fire, is, you might imagine, is a little bit of damage over time. Yikes. Stay tuned. Silver Egg. I don't remember if the silver eggs are just like kind of generic bonus buddies. Oh god, when you get a nice set of dudes lined up with the fire hose, just watch all their health bars disappear, feels very nice. Yep, damage over time will kill you. Get all these research points, because we want as many as we can get. Oh, I missed. The secondary shot is not instant, it takes a small channel time. Oh, nice. Got a... I think also enemies can rarely drop the mutagens. Alright. Just gonna buzz the entire purple everywhere. Buzz all the purple. And just get enough stamina regen buffs that I just get to keep firing. Oh my god, I'm still firing. That's a lot of stamina buffs. Kill these guys first. Seeping Ooze Overlord. It's me, the Seeping Ooze Overlord. What are you gonna do? Seep ooze on me? Ah, he's seeping ooze on me. Who could have seen this coming? Yeah, if I like space this correct, then I can just have infinite fire hose action for a bit. Ow. I touched the bad. Secondary is a little awkward for floating enemies because it's like a ground cone of damage, so it's not tremendously useful. I believe fire is capped at 5 stacks, because I think poison is meant to be like the primary DPS. I think fire does more base damage, but less damage over time. Whereas poison is meant to be like your damage over time stuff. Quick blurp, Water! Killing a boss also immediately kills every enemy nearby. More treats. Mightn't I borrow a spot of ooze? Nothing back here? So there are additional bonuses that you can get for completing the levels quickly. Or like finding everything in the stage, so I missed a single static mutagen. There's also a speed run, which I'm probably not going to get because I like to take my time, but... Plus 1 egg. We got 5 eggs. Think we get to start hatching eggs now? Yeah, here we go. Henry! I wish to hatch an egg. So now we gotta sit on top of the egg and make sure it stays warm, but not too warm. I'm just kidding, they got a centrifuge. I've cracked more eggs than I can count. Happy Pride! Yeah, like the animation here really makes me think if this was not inspired by loot boxes, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, I think the golden ones are always special guys. We got a Quebec. There's also variants on the regular one, so like this one's agile, it's still a basic dude, but it has extra agility to base stats. We got some Gilliks. Ice can't believe it. Great fishing down in Quebec. So you also increase your rank as you discover like new species and evolve new versions of your guys. So you are heavily encouraged to constantly be diversifying rather than just getting one really strong guy and sticking with him. Discover them all. There, here we go. So here's your box where you can only have 8 guys like on your person in the sanctuary at a time, and everybody else just kind of hides in the box. Because otherwise, loading 100 models plus at the same time would be a little much. Yeah, so this guy's only level 1, but starts with much higher essence and vitality and agility. Because he's been pre-evolved, so this guy's an extra jump. And I believe all creatures of, like, if it's, not modified at all, they are the exact same base, but then you can obviously evolve them and breed them and stuff. So right now it wants me to do this, because we can get an ice dude. Quebec also is ice, but we'll just follow the instructions. I don't actually think they let you continue until you do that. Gillick! You give him some elbow blades. Or we can make another fire guy. Oh, it gets like an AoE, it looks like. That is primary attack? Hold on. That's the ultimate. I think that's the primary. I think that's a secondary. It gets like a fire aura. There's also like elemental weaknesses. So for example, we don't know what cryo is good against yet. Arctic. Snow cannon. 15 lobbed low spread projectiles that damage enemies have a chance to apply frostbite on hit, or 20 lob projectiles in a wide area. Be better for mobbing, this is better for single targets. We'll take this, because I feel like bosses, depending on what we're fighting, could be awkward to hit with all the shots of the other one. I don't think we can do any more evolutions, because we're out of ice mutagens. So you get like a blizzard ground slam, and then this is... Oh, this one drops like little glaciers that you can detonate. This one's just like a straightforward hit ground, cause frost around it, but we can't afford either of these. I know how objective markers work. So since this is a different species, he does not have anything in his tree yet. For this one, it's more like you get projectile count increase rather than just additional fire rate. And if your stamina is full, you get 25% bonus projectiles, so... Since... I think we took the 15, so that adds, what? 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, so an extra 50% projectiles, so that works out to about, like, 23-ish. Assuming there aren't additional ones that give you additional projectiles. Gain block and spawn a damage dealing whirlwind on block. Is that the... Oh, this is the evasion, right, because not every monster has, like, a dash, so, like, this guy puts up a shield instead. Yeah, this is the secondary. No more accuracy, projectile count. Increase puddle rate. Oh, this is for the ultimate. The first few points in a skill don't cost a ton, but if you start specializing, they get more and more expensive. I might just spread a little bit to start. Fire rate, range. Increase the slammage. The big nodes give you like additional effects on it, so this one's like knockback on your secondary. This one gets you even better secondaries if you do it while you're airborne. And then this one, when you kill something with your secondary, you get a charge on it. Power up my block a little bit here too. Gillick. Alright, I can't actually use the thing. I gotta talk to Dingus over here. I left it all in one piece. So, any extra guys you have, if you don't want one, you can release them and you get a little bit of research points as well. So it's not just like, you know, you're going to have a bunch of dudes blocking up your storage, even once you're fully evolved. Like, there's still a use for getting additional eggs. But for now, I'll just keep them. Let's try our new guy. So I think the genes, I think that's what we're getting our bonus stats from. What do I want to work on? Maybe get recuperation. That way I can do my blocks and stuff faster. The reload animations look so unhinged. Got a shotgun, he's got a hop, he's got a parry. Ooh, parry slop. I bet everything that has a mechanic is just X slop. So I believe ice is effective against robots. Oh right, I don't actually have to do the jump yet. Ice, I believe, slows enemies down, and once you get to max stacks, it completely stops them for a moment. This has like an arc on it. Bonk. Oh, I think I get the aura regardless, like the damage aura. I thought you had to parry for it specifically, but I think you just get it. No, you just get the damage aura anyways. Nice. Really nice rating flyers, actually, this little... All I know is that my phone loves a nice little dip in the pool when it gets too hot. Oh, I do have a delp jump. That's good. Actually, does the block stay active this whole time? I thought it was just for, like, a single attack. I gotta test. We need testing. Oh, were you still immune? Right. Forgot they were immune coming out of the ground. Oh well. Okay, you are definitely not invincible the whole time. I think you just get the one parry and that's it. Yeah, you just get like a single block and that's... Oh god, I'm taking a lot of damage now. I probably should not have tested that with the most dangerous attack, huh? Yeah, there's the full freeze popping off. I think what happens is the damage aura stays active longer. Problem is now I don't want to jump in because then if it does the big attack, I'm going to be mucho dead. Like this mortar attack is pretty nice though for dealing with the robots on the outside. So I need to get some. Oh, nice! I leveled up. Leveling up gives you a health refill. I think freezing also turns off attacks for a little bit. First, now I get my ultimate. I don't know. I don't think survival, like the wave missions, I don't think they give you any extra goodies. I don't think there's anything like hidden. Yeah, a lot of games are doing like the bullet hell. Like Luna Abyss is also very bullet hell-esque. I don't know that I would call it like full bullet hell, but it's definitely like adjacent. When I think bullet hell games, I think like you have to use a tiny, tiny hurt box to weave through really dense, intricate patterns of bullets. Yeah, projectile heck. I told them their robots sucked. I tell everyone they suck and nobody listens to me. Why? Let me check my Wikipedia. So it keeps a log of every single variant you get. So we have the Quebec already, and then the ones we've been going through, Quebec, Desert, Scorched Field. I don't know what the next tier up from that is. And then your genes, which is all the different color variants and abilities and stuff. Everything attached to that specific creature. Which you can eventually customize once you get access to the breeding system, I believe. So, like, you can do custom colors that don't necessarily match their base species. So, a lot of stuff if you're a completionist. The Goofy Gland. Closely related to the Wowiter. The Wowiter. I don't have any special perks for these guys, though. Alright, I can just go through there. We gotta rank up with a W. Yeah, now at this point we get access to kind of pick your own missions. So if you want to start leveling up your guys, like doing their own missions, you can do that. And there's also side missions that aren't tied specifically to story completion, or if you want to get the completion bonuses. If you didn't get them the first time, you can go back and try them again. But first, before we go out, I think we can hatch egg. But you have no eggs. Hehehe. Some missions also, I believe, just give you eggs on completion. Purple. Oh, we got a Carapin. That's a new guy. Notably witty. Damn. Level 4 base on Essence? Bro is Essence the heck up? I think this is my guy. This is my special boy. It's my special boy right there. Maybe I'll see if he gets a nature evolution. Burst Barf. Yeah, this is the notably witty one. Why not? There we go. I think I missed. What can you turn into? Organic. Or another cryo. Let's get a organic. We got 11 mutagens. Make our boy green. We're so green. Let's see. Mudshot. 4 projectiles that stick to the target explode after a short delay. Shoot a burst of 2 projectiles that knock back enemies on hit. Yeah. I like sticky grenades. So that sticks to targets and detonates after a short delay, deals bonus damage when attached to an enemy. Or then a spike that triggers a directional explosion when enemies cross its path, so like a trap. What do I want? I'll just go for the sludge bomb. And then one more tier, which I don't think I can reach. Poison a random nearby enemy periodically. Interesting. Shoot slime in random directions and using any ability. Slime sticks to enemies, damages applies to slow to them. You just get extra Gleep Glorp everywhere. I'd probably end up going for the poison, but I can't afford it just yet. Just free damage for existing seems pretty alright. Shooting while grounded. I think this is, yeah, this is the guy that puts up the shield. Melee damage plus 25%. Ultimate is like a charge forward that explodes. Recharge rate. More damage. I can't afford the accuracy though. Can't afford any of these. Maybe I'll do one of the side missions. I do believe there is, like, a penalty to damage you deal if you're significantly lower level. What? Yeah, that's great. I'm doing a side mission. I gotta put some points into my dude as well. What does Essence do? Oh, that's the elemental bonus. That'll be good if we get the poison. There's a lot of vitality too, because of the perks here. Let's take a little bit more strength. Good Wazen. Going pretty well. I'm playing a little bit of Voidling Bound. I've just made friends with a turtle and I gave him a proper shell, befitting of someone of his stature. Now I'm gonna make him press the reload animation and make his head look all weird for a bit. I wonder if I can shoot through. Actually, I'm gonna test real quick. I think I can shoot through. Oh, these are the robots, though. They're not really weak to poison. Looks like certain projectiles also can still pass through the shield. Weaknesses are good to hit. Like right now, this guy's probably going to be... I mean, he's level 1, and also is not hitting a weakness. I don't know if they explicitly resist stuff. Or if it's just meant to be like, you just deal bonus damage if you hit a weakness, but you still want to hit weaknesses if you can. Cyber Mutagen. What, did you think we were just going to do traditional elementals? Do you live in a world where cyber is not an element you can have? You fool. Can I reach that from here? Oh yeah. Good damage on that, actually. Oh, the secondary has multiple charges, I just noticed. I can launch a couple of these guys out. How dare you shoot a square at me? Look, just because they Digivolve and you store them in a Digibox doesn't mean they're Digimon. The Digimon. Sorry, I read Drag Dog Hole and I initially read that as Dragon Dragoon. Like, wait, did they announce a new Dragon Guard? Is Yoko Taro allowed to make a new Dragon Guard? Probably pretty firmly the near tomato mine still. Shit, Square Enix. The Automata t-shirts! The Automata t-shirts! Shit, Square Enix! You're a little close to me, I don't like it. Punch! Oh yeah, I've got my ultimate. Thankfully, air melee does float you a little bit. Ow. The problem is I don't have a quick... Like, I can't juke away from enemies, so as soon as they get close, I'm in danger. Gotta be really on the ball. Actually, I'm gonna pop my healing pulse. Right, I don't have a juke. Chat, did you know he doesn't have a juke? Now you do. Take out these bombers too, that mortar fire is kind of annoying. Got him. Give me that cyber mutagen. Look how shellless you are. Hornless Ronso. Eggs. +1. Weak Ronso. Hornless Ronso. Yeah, I probably need to start paying attention to the elemental affinities in these missions, because it does tell you. Like the one I just did, it shows we're fighting Genbots, so they're weak to Cryo and... Is that Cyber? I think that's Cyber. And then Urpil, I believe, is weak to, yeah, Poison and Fire. Which one's next? Okay, we're fighting robots again, so I'm going to switch over. I might use my Quebec. Actually, I don't think I have to do this from here. I think you can pick it while you're in the chair. Although I do want to level up my boy. Actually, no, does he even get any evolutions? I think he might be the end of the tree. I think orange is like the... Yeah, golden egg voidlings are already fully evolved. Okay. So we could get a few more upgrades here, but I may want to try and save some research points for future homies that drop. Maybe fire rate. A little bit of fire rate's nice. I believe different missions have like different homies that can show up as well from eggs, so if you're looking for a specific varietal, you'll need to look for the missions that have them. I don't want to spend all my resources going all in on evolutions just yet. Because you can always get more, but I don't want to spread myself too thin. I want to keep my options open for when I start being able to specialize in Cyber Elemental. You can also get upgrades. So for this one, gets you more healing from your Biogel charge. And then the other ones require higher rank, so that's another reason you want to keep ranking up. And there's also like little mini achievements, I guess, that give you rewards, so that's 500 research points. And there's also additional things, like this is not all we're seeing just yet. I believe there's like a gym that lets you train your guys so you don't have to level up every single dude individually. What do I want to grab for you? Probably get a little bit of strength, a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, you get a bonus jump, you get triple jump. Yeah, I feel like if you're upgrading Drakengard, like making it better, you're missing the point. I don't want Drakengard 1 to be fun. Head completely empty. What is your fire thing like? Oh, you have the ice hose. It's very slow, but it's very, very dense. So many ups. Chat room, I have so many ups. Now we're bullet hell. Now I'm a Vampire Survivors character. Oh, we're doing so much more damage with the weakness too. Oh my god. Oh my god. phone just double dinged at me, which sounded important. Is this important? Oh, that's a... I can disable the Steam wishlist notifications on my phone because it sounds exactly the same, like, vibration pulse as getting a message. Which, it's not that important. I don't need to be kept that up to date about Steam wishlists. Love watching my dude from the front just completely unhinged. Oh yeah, that's right, I've got a dash again. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Can I go in here? No, I don't think I can go in that building. I don't think there's ever objectives to collect, like, all the individual plants on a stage. But, like, getting eggs and golden eggs and stuff, I believe that is. Those are objectives sometimes, so... But this one creates, like, a round patch rather than a cone. Those are explode. They're purple mines. They explode into purple. Got my ult ready to go. Well, that damage over time actually is pretty potent. The ice patch. Oh, I love power washing. I love power washing all the purple. I love having functionally infinite stamina. It's the nicest. I feel like they could probably do a Drakengard 4. I feel like they've got enough clout now after doing Nier Tomato. Nier Tomato. So they could just let Yoko Taro in a room do whatever he wants. Level up. God, that's right, I'm only level 1 too. My homie is strong. My Warframe is strong. They should remake Drakengard 2, but let the Dark Kid actually write it. Oh, I never actually popped the black hole here. I cleaned out all the Glebe Core, but I didn't actually pop the black hole, so I gotta do that. That is a cool little man. He does this when you press the reload button. Oh, the boss spawns over there. Hey, back off. Get your own sandwich. I'm gonna use my secondary more, because that's significantly nicer. I like that better than the fire cone. I see a mutagen. I see a treat. I see a goodie. Actually, can I go in here? This looks like a door. Looks door adjacent. Ooh, gold egg. Got me a gig. I don't know if there's like lore pickups or anything like that hidden in these buildings. I don't think I found any, but there are bonus treats in there at the very least, so hey. Hey man. Egg. This cliff has a lot of treats on it, dang. Like, I know this is also, like, an exotic variant or whatever compared to the other guy who was starting from scratch, but still, the damage difference is very noticeable. was gonna say, this feels very hidden area. Very, very hidden goodie in here. Alright. You also get locked, like it forms a Thunderdome that you can't leave once a boss fight starts. Oh wow, yeah, look at that damage output. Oh my god. And we can do the ice patch underneath. Oh, it does fly though, a little bit. Oh, you're using ground wave attacks? That's unfortunate. I got triple jumps. Come on, Frere. Oh, that's so unfortunate for you. Oh, I am taking some damage though. I don't think I have a lot of defense on this guy. Alright, I've got my ult. I should pop my ult. Honestly, I think I'm just doing more damage by firing raw rather than trying to aim the ult perfectly. Nope. Pull up my triple jump. Yeah, I'm still level 2. Yeah, like the story, it's, you know, it feels mostly so far like kind of just a framing device to explain why you go to different areas and different planets and have little objectives. But the gameplay itself, like, it's a nice little loop of go down, do a mission, find some new guys, breed some new guys, touch some plants, touch grass. I don't really mess with like the better TV, better Twitch TV or Franker face emotes. $2,800 research points. Intriguing and also kind of cringe. He's so tsundere. They should make worse Twitch TV. Don't worry, they've tried that. Like 5 or 6 times off the top of my head. Let's see. Let me actually see what the next mission is, what we're going to be fighting next before I actually commit to spending any of my dollars. Blue. You are so blue. Meet with Michael before the Soul's Breed. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, I think this is where the gym is. This man has just been trapped in this room for 20 decades, has been working out non-stop. Because obviously having to level up every single guy from scratch would be a little much, so you have a mechanic to allow your guys to train while you are doing things. It does cost some research points, but it's a good way to catch your boys up. Or just get them stronger. I believe you do lose access. I think it's like a time-based thing, I want to say. I know there's one mechanic. I think the breeding is based on missions being finished, but... Yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, 150 research points. Let them work out a little bit. I love new allies. Let's see, what does Solom have? Oh, I gotta rank up. It's kind of funny they let me go here, but then I still have to rank up. Let's see. Level 8 survival, jeez. Bumping up the levels. Yeah, so some missions also have multiple enemies. So, for example, this one, it's like... It's got both legions and the robots. This one is just legions. Maybe I'll do this one. I'll grab my my fire guy out of storage. Okay, how am I doing on mutagens? I have a lot of cryo mutagens. I might try and evolve one of my guys. I think you can... Oh no, you do have to have them actually active. I was gonna say, where's... Oh right, I just put them in the gym. Right. You gotta wait a few minutes. That's fine. We can actually hatch some eggs while we're here. Oh, that's right, I got 2 gold eggs. Begin! Experimental Gwigoon. Gwigoon. Glick. Telluric Gillick, and an experimental Gwigoon. Okay, looks like I can only do 5 eggs at a time. Gwigoon. Uncontrollable vocal tick that just make me say Gwigoon a bunch. So what is your deal? Experimental Gwigoon. Oh, you got bonus research points. Nice. What does a Gwigoon do? Oh, here we go. Unleash a blast that damages nearby enemies. On hit, grants a minion charge. Secondary ability, Goon Squad roll. Spawn minions that attack nearby enemies with a damage-dealing blast. Minions' health and fire rate scale their owner's attributes. So this is a minion boy. Goon Squad, it's a minion build. You can call it a Goon Squad. Those are his goons. The internet has ruined the word goon. I hate it. This is a perfectly cromulent of the term goon. Aerial pull, shoots a projectile that damages enemies and stops on impact. He's always got like a little teleport bullet. Scatter minions while you avoid incoming damage with an evasive cartwheel that grants invulnerable. Ultimate ability, Tumbling Frenzy. Unleash a chaotic swarm of high damage, self-destructing explosive minions. Well, I got a minion boy. Probably go for recuperation then. Decrease cooldown on deploying the boys. That sounds good. What about a Telluric Gillick? What does a Telluric Gillick do besides look kind of cool? On block, release a wave of projectiles that poison enemies hit. Ooh. Neat. This is really high base stats. Might just go more in on essence for more poison. Witty. My other Gillick, I think, no, the other Gillick I have is ice, so this is a poison elemental. Let's start swapping out to get some stats here. You don't have an attribute, you're just neutral. And this one has slightly higher agility. I would like to upgrade my gym. I'll take another machine. Gain 10 levels through the gym. Additional advanced machine, improved technique. Membership card. We got stuff. What does it do? I don't know. I might actually just send my new guys in the gym. Oh, that put you up at level 5, dang. Yeah, let's do a couple training sessions for my new guys, because I don't want to start them on the level 6 mission right at 1. Take a few minutes to putter around in here. Ooh, collectible. Is that a Furby? Is that a legally distinct Furby? Kind of looks like one. It's got the same, like, eye pattern. And then actually, let me see what the evolutions are, because we can probably look at their skill trees at the very least. I think I can do it from here. Yeah, there's the thing at the top. What does my Gwigoon do? Is it just an explosion? I'll just grab like a couple of the first tags here. And then... Alright, Gillick we already had. Gillick was just, it was a different variant that we got, but Gwigoon is brand new, so I might dump a few points into you. More minions. Oh, dang. Attack range. Yeah, I want more homies. Elemental effects X by 1. Minions base ability now applies an elemental effect. I don't think the one that I have can actually do elemental stuff. Unless neutral is an elemental. I'll take one more minion damage. I feel like if you're doing the guy that makes a bunch of minions and doesn't, you know, you don't actually go in on minions, it feels backwards. Alright. What can you turn into? There's a hell of a bunch of cyber modules. Plasma. Effective against all factions. Ooh. Oh, but maybe that's not like as good as the dedicated weakness. This is just a generic... is decent, but is not going to be as effective as actually hitting the weakness. Or organic. I don't have any plasma mutagens, actually. I can't do that, and I don't want another organic guy, because we're already hurting for organic stuff. Yeah, I don't have any guys that can turn into cyber mode from the very beginning. Because the Carapin, I think we've checked all the starting evolution trees for the guys we found so far, and I don't think any of them have had the option for cyber. How much longer do I have on this training? 30 seconds and... yeah, about 30 seconds. I spent all my research points. Everything past this would just be evolutions, but I guess I could spend the cryo points to get my my other Gillick 1 point down. 1 level higher in the tree, because I think he's got 1 more he can do. Yeah, Iceland Gillick. Not from Iceland, Iceland. Alright, this is the one that was... creates glaciers, or just... I might just go for the frostbite. The AoE slam. That sounds good. Oh no, there's one more on the tree. Drop projectiles from the sky that damage enemies on hit. On a large storm that follows you and damages enemies. Oh, you just have like an AoE. I feel like this would probably work better with the way it's set up for the... like the storm, but also, from what I understand, the other abilities are still useful to get, because you can eventually start customizing and picking different perks. So it's still worth getting every variant eventually if you want to complete it, if you want to make the perfect guy, but I'll just go for whiteout pursuit for now. Pursuit. There we go. Oh, you can switch from here, actually. Hang on. Actually, I haven't finished my, my Scorchy guy. I want Backdraft Bomb. Creates, like, a line of explosions. Or do I want, like, an explosion? This one turns off. This one stops the cone from happening. I might just do Backdraft Bomb. What are the final evolutions? Apply burn and slow to nearby enemies. Run at ludicrous speeds while performing primary attacks. That sounds hilarious. I want that. Like, AoE burn and slow is fine, but like, I get to be a minigun and also zoop around? That sounds fantastic, actually. We gotta get some pyro mutagens. It's zoomies, it gets zoomies, fire zoomies. Posted zoomie. Alright, my guy should be done training by now. I was gonna say we probably got the 10 levels in the gym now. So eepy. Yeah, it's like actually, I think, kind of a better way to level up the very beginning. I'm imagining, I think there is a cap, like I think I saw there was a cap on how much you could level through the gym. Just getting a couple free level 5s though, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, what is the next mission? Actually, did I even pick a mission? I don't think I... Oh no, we did pick one. The survival, right. So many Gwigoons. Let's switch to my experimental Gwigoon. Get a little more recuperation, a little more damage. Maybe like a single dot of vitality. More recuperation. Union Buster. Yeah, Michael is like vaguely sexual. Oh, what is your reload animation? Very important thing to check here. All the reloads look so unhinged when you pop them without anything to reload, actually. He's a mischievous skirmisher. Gwigoon can split from his goon squad with his evasive defensive ability, ordering his minions to chase down enemies as a diversion. Gwigoon can shoot a short-range projectile and teleport to it if needed. Your input following the projectile will determine if you teleport or not. You use it wisely to reposition or regroup your squad in a pinch. So if I... Okay, yeah, just deploy homies. Get him. Can I deploy more than 3, or is it... I think we're capped at 3, unfortunately. My goons! Okay, so you are kind of forced to do a little short hop when you do your explosion. Okay, and then the melee attack kind of repositions all your homies. Pyro mutagens, yes please. I feel like this could get kind of silly once you get additional goons unlocked. Do they attack from range too, or do they have to be at melee? Because it mentioned like there's an increase to their range, but I'm not sure if that's just like they can engage from farther away. Guy's definitely not as straightforward as just, you know, shoot at dude, though. Yeah, it's a minion build. You gotta have a minion. Gotta have a minion mancer of some sort. Oh yeah, I'm gonna deploy the gamers. Now, this actually hits dudes directly too, it's not just like traveling through them. I gotta be careful. Okay, yeah, if you're redeployed, it disappears the other guys. Problem is you gotta be close, which is a little scary. We are getting bonus research points from this, though. Colossal festering hives. Get them! Get them! They're trying their best. God bless them. The problem is the aerial guys are kind of hard to deal with because I think I pretty much have to go after them. I feel like actually the cooldown reduction isn't helping me that much because there's a cap on the number of dudes you get to have. What if they inherit your attack damage stat? Maybe I should have gone for more attack damage instead. Where's the boss? Oh, maybe it's an ads wave. I'm gonna kill the little guys first. Wait, you can hit me while I'm invisible? What's even the point? What's your point? You have to destroy all these first, maybe? Oh? I don't see a boss. Did he fall through the map or something? Oh no. Did you get a little buggy wuggy? I'm pretty sure at this point these are just like... I don't think there's an ads phase. I thought... Could the unstuck thing do it? No. That's unfortunate. Watching the shadows of the boys dropping in. Thank the bus driver. I wonder if it's like low enough to the ground that I could still hit it with the AoE. It probably has just fallen through though. That'd be my guess because I don't see anything anywhere else. That's unfortunate. Put in a bug report. I wasn't defeated. That's bullshit. I'm just trying to see if there's like a submit bug option in the menu. I don't think there is. Maybe didn't like the goons spawning on top of them. No, I'm enjoying the game. This is actually the first issue I've run into it so far. Let's just try Fire Guy then. I think I at least got to keep the pyro mutagens that I picked up, because I don't think I had 5 before. I think I just had like 1 or 2. I'll take revenge and just blast him. That sounds like fun. Can't believe bosses are learning how to quiet quit. Well, my ship is actually there. I want that move quickly while firing perk so badly. Oh, that's right, I have the big boom now. Oh god. Don't walk into all the big booms, though. Oh yeah, that's nice. Level up. No. Oh, plasma mutagen, finally. I'm wondering when I would get those. Get some health back too, because I don't think this guy has as much armor as the other characters I was playing as. Bit of a glass cannon, but oh, what a cannon. Kind of just kiss the entire battlefield with fire, and then everything's on fire. Yeah, I've heard good things, like people seem to enjoy the demo, and actually I wasn't even aware this game kind of existed. I just saw it randomly on a key request site on Press Engine. I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. I kind of want to try that out. I've had access to it for a few weeks, but the embargo did not lift until actual release, so... Obviously I want to follow embargoes for stream copies and whatnot. Because I would like to not get my account blacklisted from review copies of games, because I think it's cool. I appreciate it, because it lets me check out stuff that I otherwise probably would not have given a shot. Do I know the deal with this dev team? I do not. Is this a good deal or a bad deal? Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage. Because I checked and made sure everything here was good, there was no AI usage. Bunch of former Skylanders devs. Oh! I was gonna say, it does kind of give me a little bit of Skylanders energy, a little bit, in a weird way. Okay, that's the guy that was supposed to be hanging out and fighting us. He was not fighting us. I almost wonder, actually, now that you mentioned they're the Skylanders devs, it makes me kind of wonder, maybe this was originally meant to be like a Skylanders deal. And then they decided not to continue making those games, so they were just like, alright, we'll just do our own thing then. We'll just have random little guys instead of Spyro the Dragon, or whatever. Oh, I want that, but I don't want to get close to the boss. I'm already so low on health. If I can keep those stamina buffs going, that's actually really good, because I can keep the boss locked down. Just keep the damage going out. Oh yeah, I want that move fast while firing perk so bad. Because you slow down so much when firing normally, so like just being able to go zoop around, get full zoomies mode, that'd be pretty good. Just gonna make sure I don't beef it right at the end. Okay. We're good. We're good. Also, yeah, like the egg hatching, it's like, oh, you got a new Spyro. That actually makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. I didn't realize there were the Skylanders devs. Oh, 4 Pyromutagens, is that enough? I think that's exactly. I think we needed 10. I want my zoomies. I want my zoomies, bro. Trying to make my perfect boy even more perfect. No. A perfect boy. See what other perks I can get here. One more damage on the ult would be nice. More fire rate would be hilarious. After every 40 launch projectiles in a row, gain a bonus fire rate stack. This bullet deals double damage, optimal range. Actually, speed would be nice too, because then that lets me not have to lead shots as much. I'm just going all in on Fireboy. I want maximum Fireboy. I'm actually gonna... I'll hatch those eggs later. I wanna talk to you, see if I get any upgrades, because I think you also have bonuses. I don't have anything there. Okay, yeah, I can start getting extra max charges for heals too. Need more research points, though. Alright, I should be able to do this now? Yeah, level 8. There we go. What do I want from you? I have a lot of jelly, actually. Might grab a little bit more vitality. Because we are starting to tank some pretty heavy hits. I wonder if there's an option to like auto skip the bind cutscene, like the start of every mission. Camera shake. No, I don't think there's an option for that, sadly. I wouldn't mind that. Epic, 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 epic. Downside of upgrading my computer, every game now yells, "You're so epic" at me. Oh my god. Holy crap. Look how fast that is. It's faster than my sprint. That's wild. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that was the correct choice. New plants to touch. I actually don't know if that's like a death plane or whatever. Ow. That was a lot of damage. The bird is good. Because if I can do stuff like clearing out these and getting my stamina recovery buff, that's what we call big damage. Yeah, keep blocking my attacks. You're still taking fire dots. Actually, I've got a wise... Oh no, that's not... those aren't pustules. Oh my god. Nothing is ever getting close to me when I'm shooting again. I'm taking so much damage, though. I'm real curious what, like, the breeding options are. Because I know there's ways to, like, kind of pass traits, so I wonder if you could mix, like, the fire hose, like, the move fast trait with something else. Egg. Egg, 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 egg. Egg. I want an area that just has a bunch of the little pustules so I can get max stamina recovery buff. Just do some goofy stuff. I probably should clear these out. I don't know if these guys are like infinite respawns. I think they might be. Yeah, I think these guys just keep coming back, so I probably just shouldn't sit here constantly fighting them. I wonder if I can just like pulse the fire button. Nah, it doesn't seem to work super well. Like, I'll still shoot the floating guys. I don't know if they respawn, but like just the generic dudes floating around everywhere, running around everywhere, I probably don't have to worry about them. It's probably also why my time completion is so bad, because I just kill everything. 'Cause there's a dude there, I gotta shoot him. He might have mutagens inside of him. I can't not get mutagens. There might be cyber mutagens in there. I gotta get a cyber guy still. Exploding, like, wave is really nice, though. It's good for piercing through big groups. Because this guy is fantastic. I love my guy, but he's great for single targets, not so much for, like, big squads. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the stamina recovery buff, and I can just fire infinitely. What is this? Oh. Oh, it blows that up so I can get through. Oh, gold egg. Yeah, I think gold eggs are always fixed fully evolved guys, because I think I got the Quebec last time too. It's nice that you also just sometimes will get a treat of a fully evolved guy, if you're careful exploring. Help alleviate the cost. Otherwise be involved in getting a fully evolved guy if you want to go down all the way. I'll just shoot these? Yeah, I think I just shoot them and they erupt around the ground. Alright, that should open one of these. Is that experience or research? I think those are research points, the little blue orbs. Infected scab. Alright, this guy doesn't have a triple jump. I keep thinking because he's fully evolved now. I was like, oh yeah, fully evolved guy. He gets a triple jump. Nope. That was my Quebec guy. The man from, how you say, the Quebec. Level 7. French Canadians, they cannot triple jump. How you say, un saute triple? Door. Two of them. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do, like in terms of like unlocking bonuses, but there are extra treats in here. I need to be remembering to manually reload, because I think you do get your stamina back much faster. The Grestring Hives. Yeah, who's out there? Whom? Wait, you fool, you're giving me orbs to shoot. I have infinite speed now, I am speed. Oh, I don't think this isn't the area boss, I think this is just a, like a mini-boss spawn or something. Because he doesn't have the segmented health that the regular bosses do. More. Okay, I think that was just a mini-boss. But I still have an objective marker elsewhere. Anything down here? Looking for goodies, looking for treats. Looking for snackies. Oh. Clipped a little wall there, it's fine. We'll survive. I love that the Steam... They're not even calling it the Bullet Hell Festival this time, it's just the Bullet Festival. I think because they realized last time, I think it was just the Bullet Hell Festival. And not a single game on the front page was actually like a shoot-'em-up. People, myself included, got a little snarky about it, maybe. Alright, where is this connected to? Yeah, they wisely decided this time we'll just call it Bullet Festival, which is a lot more acceptable. Oh, I gotta shoot more of them. There's more. I can actually, I can like modulate my speed if I do it midair too. It's not that I have to be grounded. I fear that we're becoming very close to a watershed moment that roguelikes have already gone through with like shoot-'em-ups and bullet hell, where the general perception is going to change so much from the original definition that there's not going to be any commonly agreed definition anymore. Yeah, they have actual shoot-'em-ups like Lens Night Sky. I mentioned this on Blue Sky, but it is currently 40% off, and that is a fantastic price for Lens Night Sky, Total Lens Night Sky. Do I have to shoot this? No. Oh, I gotta... No, those are all connected. Oh, I can just shoot this now. Right, it reveals that because it melted the ice. The biggest thing I will have to say is just... You have probably seen a screenshot, if you were at all interested in that game, you're probably seeing a screenshot of a character, most likely Chiori, saying internet memes, and I promise you, the game is not a shitpost. She is just terminally online. She just spends too much time gaming. Angel at Dusk. I feel like I've heard that name. I'm in bullet purgatory right now. Need to go through bullet samsara. Oh my god. So many blobs to shoot. Oh my god. I think I still very, very slightly outpace my stamina recovery. Like even with the full 5 stacks of stamina recovery buff. Say I might get one more level before I fight the boss. I probably should have actually saved it, because then I could have leveled up during the boss fight. Got a little bit of space in the outside ring here, too. I also need to remember I can just pop the secondary, like it's not tied to my stamina. So I can absolutely just pop that off and go in. Damage output isn't actually that high right now. Oh, I think this is the guy that has the weak point, though. Oh, I don't have any more healing pods, huh? Like, I wanna Zeus back through here because I want to grab my health, but... Yeah, I need to try to aim for the top part, because I think that's the weak point. Oh god. The little storm on the outside is blinding me a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go back through, because I want to get... Enemies, it seems like they do drop some health pickups. Ow. Survive this fight, especially if I do shit like that. I need the biggest health drop that you got. Oh, it spawns more dudes by doing that too? Is that what's happening? Oh, dang. Ah! I dashed into it. My dude went down. Do I want to send any training? What are my other options for guys here? Let's see. Because I think we have... I don't think I want to send out Gwigoon because you gotta get real close. So I believe they're also weak to the organic, toxic, whatever, so maybe I'll grab that. I will send you to the gym if I can. Maybe get another couple levels before we jump back in, because it feels like you definitely need to be pretty close to the level, otherwise you will find yourself taking a lot more damage. Oh no, you're too high for that. Okay. Oh yeah, current training cap level 5, duh. Let me send my Ninja Turtle over there then. I guess I could also train up some more base guys and take them in a different evolution direction. Actually, don't I have like a higher base stat Gwigoon? Gwigoon? Because like this one, it just gives me extra research points, which is fine, but in terms of like dealing damage, it's not that useful. I could have sworn I had one with like higher base stats. Maybe I don't. Maybe it was a Carapin? Or maybe I already evolved it. Yeah, I'm going to start training a Gwigoon. In the meantime, I'm going to run to the stat tree and see what I can get for you. The evolutions I don't believe cost anything. I think it's just the mutagens. Body Horshimo. That's fine. Okay, so I should probably grab a little bit more damage as well. Ashton's. Oh, this is the ultimate. Radius would also be nice. Minion damage, attack range, more minions. On despawn, minions melt into a damage over time puddle. That's a little messed up. Death minions drop a healing orb. Would also be nice. This is for, yeah, that's for the teleport explosion thing. But could also use that to turn into elemental damage. Yeah, definitely want to get more distance on the dash because that does feel a little anemic. More health. Let's get the melting minions. Getting the healing orb on death is probably also really nice for sustain. Thing is, I can't evolve a Gwigoon because I need to get the one that I have in the gym specifically. I might take my Gwigoon into one of the side missions to try and level him up a little more before we jump in. Oh, we have a gold egg. Charcoal Carapin. Nimiod, you're new. Oh, look at this Gwigoon. Level 6? Level 6 strength at base. Damn. I should have trained this guy then. Man, just casually dropping with like max IVs. Oh, I don't have enough research. Actually, no, you know what I could do? Because, like I said, you do get some research points for releasing guys. Because I would like to throw that guy directly into the gym and make him even more swole, if I can find him. Oh, I can sort. Rarity... Yeah, power level, here we go. Oh, it's actually got, like, a different frame as well. I think they're slightly different. Like, this one has a little notch on the top and bottom. This one has, like, a very pronounced notch. Because getting 5 free levels of strength effectively means that it starts at level 6. And then I could just dump the rest into, like, survivability. Or even more strength if I wanted to. Who knows? My gym is just full of Gwigoons right now. Unfortunately, I do have to wait for this one specifically, though. I wonder if you get more research points if you release, like, higher level guys. I could test that. Nah, maybe I'll keep them because then I can take them down the different evolutionary paths. What were my options again? It was like... Oh, I could do plasma. I could make a plasma boy. I imagine the plasma mutagens are probably rarer, though. Yeah, let's wait for the guy to finish up in the gym. We'll make him a plasma boy. Because this is done in real time, so... just a couple minutes. Is there a way to, like, mark... Yeah, I can swap. Can you set favorites? That'd be nice. Because, like, there's a filter option. Kind of feels like there probably should be a favorite, especially since there are this many pages of boxes. Just so that way you don't miss out on, like, oh, you know, this was the guy that I was saving for later for training. Charcoal Carapin. Oh yeah, what is your deal? Besides looking cool as heck. Your secondary ability has charges, gain a charge on kill. Nice. Because you had the... Cause an explosive that detonates on impact, store up to 8 charges, hold to fire in quick succession. Neat. Trying to put you in the main squad for now. The problem is the rarity indicator makes me think that they're all the same elemental. Like, I know it's the one in the top right, but it just makes me think, oh yeah, these guys are all orange elemental. My favorite element. My favorite element, flavor, and fruit. Okay, more of an apple boy. Go, Gwigoon, go. Wait. Okay. Sorry, the thing said cancel, and I figured it was just I had to go back out and in again. I'm wondering when oh, maybe the new guy, actually. We did get a new guy. Hold up. I wonder if you could be Cyber, maybe. Can you be Cyber Boy? Are you allowed to be Cyber? I totally forgot we had new guy. Organic... Cyber. Cyber boy. We have a lot of cyber elemental orbs to spend here, so... strike up to 5 targets in range with an explosive lightning strike. Get a spark of electricity that chains towards the 3 closest enemies and applies static. So chain lightning versus just hitting targets. Get chain lightning. Burning very cyber-coded. Sub-Zero node. Spawn a node that grants increased speed, critical chance, and fire rate when in range. Spawn a node that charges up a damage deal in the field when in range. The field periodically applies static. Fully charged, trigger a powerful blast. They can have like a buff node or a damage node. I'll try the buff node. Oh, orb. Then a critical strike charges up a blast when fully charged, unleashing an explosion that applies stun to nearby enemies. On a critical strike, spawn a spark that strikes a random nearby enemy and applies static. That's a lot of numbers on the screen. I want that, but we don't have enough things for it yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to release a couple more basic Gwigoons. And I'm going to send my Cyber guy off to the gym, and we'll try with the advanced Gwigoon we have just trained. Might get one more mission done just to get a level or two, though. It's not really running on the wheel, but let's just assume that wheel is in, like, under times gravity. It's localized field, you know? He's just doing it to be polite. Alright, what evolutions can I get for my extremely buff Gwigoon? Alright, we want to do Plasma. We'll do Plasma, boy. Release a blast that summons a deadly hula hoop that swirls around your character, damages enemies. Over time, the hula hoop size decreases until it disappears. Or it's homing projectiles at nearby enemies. That sounds fun. I don't have enough plasma mutagens for it, but that sounds fun. I might go for the homing shots. Hula hoop is nice, but I feel like it's kind of dangerous. Give you a little more vitality, maybe a single point in recuperation. And then not the Goonion Buster. Oh yeah, my Quebec is still only level 2. Got a lot of guys I gotta send to the gym. Oh, is he not? I don't think he's in my squad. Yeah, I never actually put him in there. I'll get my special boys for now. Exceptionally strong. I wonder if minions can crit. Minions' health and fire rate scale with their owner's attributes. Okay, I don't think it mentions crit damage specifically, but health does, so we'll grab a couple points in vitality. And we'll get some fire rate multipliers. I think some agility would be good. I do wonder, maybe I should try and go do like a slightly easier mission. Yeah, maybe actually before we do that, let me we'll try an easier mission just because we had a bit of a rough time. Our last guy started at like level 5, I think, so we might try. I'll do some other ones. We'll do this level 6 one. Plus then, since we're plasma coated, we don't have to worry about missing elemental weaknesses anymore. We'll just always have a strength. Jittering at the bottom of the screen. I like when the lights go out and you just see the eyes and nothing else. Do my homies not attack the Gleeplorp though? I don't think they do. Oh yeah, that strength is making a pretty big difference right now. Hey, that's right, my guys drop healing orbs now. Oh, I think that little chime playing every time that happens is because I'm blowing up one of the Gleeklorps. Oh, those... I just see purple flower and like, I gotta destroy that, right? How am I supposed to get these? Like, I could teleport, but... I guess it does take me up high enough. That is a mutagen. I don't know if they despawn. I don't think they do. Maybe we'll try the floating boy after we hopefully clear the next mission after this. So I think this mission is just a single big cleanup as opposed to the other ones, which is like you do some cleanups here and there. Oh, this also clears out the Gleeklorp too. Yikes. I do kind of wish there was an indicator on like your targeting reticle or something to see how many dudes you have active, because I think it shows you how many charges you have stocked on your right click, but it doesn't actually show how many are alive. Yeah, like it's showing how many I can charge up, but I don't think that's the same amount that I have alive currently. I'll save the ult for when the boss spawns. Also, yeah, for hitting enemies further away, the homing shots would be very nice. For when my little homies can't quite swing at them. Get 'em, boys. Oh, right. Ultimate. Deploy the boys. Actually, I wonder if I right-click to force respawn my guys, do they still drop a healing orb? Is this allowed? What element are they actually taking? I need to look at the how to play thing, because I think it does show you what status effects do. So I think Plasma does have a specific effect, I just don't know what that does. They have 5 stacks of something. The boys are doing work, though. Yeah, it feels like Plasma is definitely going to be the rare elemental. I don't suppose you have any Plasma mutagens in there for me? No? No. I think I just need a single extra mutagen to get the next evolution too, which kind of stinks. Let me see, if I go how to play... But, oh, here we go. Disintegration, I would assume. Yeah, because we've seen Poison, Burn, Frostbite, Static, and then Disintegration, I'm assuming is Plasma, so... Once you get 2 stacks beyond 5, it causes an explosion, I guess. Disintegration overflow. It's more stat tree points for this guy, too. He deserves them. The ultimate, it doesn't feel like it charges tremendously quickly. I might grab faster recharge on aerial pull, because that is pretty nice. And then we'll grab minion basic attacks, also apply elementals, so that way we're constantly getting the overflows. Let's increase the attack range too. Actually, could I... How many eggs have I got? So I might actually release some more basic dudes just to get over the hump to kind of get the next tier up for those skills. I only have one egg. Singular egg. I like when they stand up fully. Like, it's weird because normally you just see them without any other humans around, so there's no real frame of reference, but they're huge turtles. They're very large turtles. Actually, I wonder if I have any completed objectives that I might be able to grab some research points from. Ah, there we go. Oh, getting an extra heal would also be really nice, though. Any choices? Let me see how much this will cost me. I want to upgrade my Gwagoon. Minions exploding on death would also be pretty good. Maybe I'll just grab... Yeah, I'll just release one guy. Because I think the most basic guys give you 150. Oh, where'd he go? He just went to space briefly there. Bigger squad. Alright, let's try that mission a second time. Oh, I didn't actually level up during that mission. Oh, I don't know if I want to try one more time, or maybe... It's like, we're so close to leveling. That is more... A little bit of vitality would be nice. Maybe I'll just finish up another... I'll try level 8 survival. How about that? I know it's not as easy as just pressing the add multiplayer button, but I would love to see an update to this game if it does well. To get like a multiplayer update down the line. Put my little guys into battles with pals. Oh, this is King of the Hill. Where are my guys? Oh, they're pathfinding over here. Actually, wait, is there stuff hidden on the map then? Problem is, I'm also purple and all the enemies I'm fighting are purple. A little hard to tell what is actually my pals versus what are the bad guys. There we go. I just wanted a single level. Are there any hidden goodies here? Oh, you know what I keep forgetting? I can force respawn my guys by teleporting. Okay, it looks like when they despawn, like, with the right click, it does actually give you the damage pools. Oh no, there's some, like, plants and stuff to find, it looks like. Maybe not as many as, like, the campaign missions, though, otherwise there's no point in farming those again. Now that we've got a few levels and points in the skills, this guy feels a lot better. Trying to see if there's any, like, big glowy bits that I should be paying attention to floating on the horizon or whatever. Any free mutagens, any plasma mutagens. Oh, I think enemies are also invincible when they're spawning in, like they have that white glow. How far does this go out, actually? Decently far. Can I go in this building, maybe? I think enemies will just spawn infinitely, so... Probably not the best way to farm, but you could if you wanted to. I think attack range might just be like their tether range when they start attacking enemies, rather than like how far away they can hit from, if that makes sense. I want to get multiple stocks of the teleport, that way I can just zoop, zoop, zoop across the entire map. Oh, there are... Oh, I think that might just be a particle effect that didn't properly despawn. These things happen. It's weird that you turn invincible, but you're not... Or you turn invisible, but you're not invincible. It might just be during the cartwheel itself that you're invincible. Okay, yeah, they do drop a little healing orb. Not like a ton of healing, but it does help with sustain at least. Ow. I think there's also like a little bit of magnetism when it comes to doing the explosion, like it'll try and guide you towards a nearby enemy if you're close enough. Problem is, if you're near like the edge of a cliff, then that kind of takes you off a cliff if you're trying to hit an aerial guy. What's this inky paint like goop? No, boys, don't touch that stuff. Oh, no boss for this one. Interesting. Yeah, like there's too many hidden goodies on this variant of the stage. Seems like it's definitely worth doing them all, though, because you get the free mutagens. Like, you get double rewards for it the first time. I have so many fire mutagens again. Alright, let's try doing this one now, because we got a level. Maybe after this mission I'll try my little lightning brain boy. My cyber brain. Do I have enough to afford this? 360? No, that's a little too expensive for all those. Solve matter damage. Oh, this one gives you like a little decoy when you use the dash. I'll grab that, actually. One more minion damage. Oh, I can't afford it. Let's try with this. Let's try doing this one. I just want one more plasma mutagen. I feel like I've never really have to reload with this character. I might get one more point in essence to make the explosion better. Feels like generally, like, splashing a few points in every stat is probably good. Because strength, you know, your first point of strength takes you from 1 attack damage to 2. So you are doubling effectively. And then past that is more specialization. Alright, let's try this one again. Because now that we're going to get the disintegration collapse, or whatever it's called, the disintegration overload, my little guys will help a lot more, even if they're just boosting stacks of it. Explode! Explode! Power of gymnastic is fantastic. Plus we can grab more research points while we're here too. Seems like you keep all your stuff even if you fail, like anything you found on the mission. It's not like everything gets taken away, which is nice. That would really suck, do an entire mission, just barely get to the boss by the skin of your teeth, and then you lose everything. Yeah, the little guys are also additional healing. Although it's not, it's like the tiniest possible healing orb, so it's not going to be like... I'm not going to be getting back to full off of those, let's say. Oh, another level. Hello? One of these guys. I don't think these guys respawn, or if they do, it's very slow. Oh, still gotta be careful. My little guys deal a lot of damage, but I am not invincible, and they are not invincible. I wonder if the plasma field, like, that they drop after dying, I wonder if that also inflicts the statuses. Oh yeah, no, like, any amount of sustain is welcome. It's just, there's not going to be a situation where it's like, oh, I'm at 1 HP, I can just, you know, blow up my dudes on purpose and then get everything back, you know? Actually, the little teleport dash does a lot of damage. I popped the big vein, right? Yeah, we did. Maybe these guys do actually respawn. Those pools do a good amount. Pretty solid. Oh god, all the mines here are a little scary. Me having to get up close to attack. The one downside is, like, doing cleansing missions will be a little awkward with this guy, because you have to be, like, close with the explosion. Your little hop and pop. I do like that you can dash cancel out of pretty much anything, though. It's really nice. Alright, where's this one? Oh, right, I gotta pop the little red veins. I love that I'm just hearing my quake damage noise because of the void pools that they're leaving behind. I wonder if this actually just deals damage if you leave it there too. I think that might be the case. There's a 5-second cooldown on the teleport blast, so wouldn't mind reducing that a little more. Especially if we're dealing with like these guys. They're stinky. I think I don't have to collect all the stuff again, like a second time. Because I think we did get to keep all, like, the eggs and whatnot that I found. It's just clearing out, like, the veins and stuff to get through. Like, this guy, I think, has to be killed, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to fully spawn before ulting this time. Deploy the boys! Having him pop on top of the boss, too, would be really nice. Get those void puddles. Oh, I got kind of caught in the corner there. Yeah, I'm not taking very much damage. Getting a little better at driving this dude. Actually, can I? No, you can't. I was kind of curious to see if you could, like, put in stat points while you were mid-stage. I don't think you're allowed to, though. It is forbidden. How much damage are they doing? 35, 98. Can't tell which one is them actually, like, swinging in versus the explosions. I think the explosions after they die are the 98 damage. No, did they not die? What are you... One of them had problems for a second there. Oh, wrong order. I'm gonna pop this one first, and then it activates that one over there. I remember now. What was that noise? Oh, that's probably my ult charging. Does lava hurt you? I don't think it does. No. No, it don't. Okay, it looks like it does deal damage on impact, but I don't think you can keep it on an enemy and, like, keep dealing damage with the black hole or whatever. And that's the one that crosses over to the other side. Releases the blob that I gotta blow up. Who dares? Oh, this guy's here. Is that two of them? Thank God my dudes just deal damage on the ground that bypasses their defense, otherwise that would have been kind of a problem for my other guy. Alright. Try this again. You get like a little bit of floating when you do your primary, but it's not like a full aerial suspension. Like you are locked in a little bit. Chat, we gotta lock in. Chat room, we have to lock in. Okay, this doesn't pierce. I thought it was gonna pierce through all the blobs. You don't. Getting some radius upgrades for the blast would also be nice for this guy. Alright. I'm gonna stay away because he likes to do a big attack to spawn in. I think the plan will be park on the outside until I can get my thing charged back up, then deploy the boys. And then get out of there, let them do some work on him. They're trying their best to jump at him. Oh, did he jump off the center? I can't believe he would do that. I can't believe he would evade my boys. How would you do this? How could you do this? The only thing I'm scared about is if he's got like a strong melee or something. The damage output though is very real. Deploy the boys! Oh, I'm invincible when I do my ult. It's good. That's great for me and bad for the Tumorous Titan. Oh, you can actually iframe with that too. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I was worried we had another boss just piecing out situation again. No. Just went back to the middle. Oh, the damage. Oh, could I have gone in here? Hold up. There was a door. Gold egg. Gig. Yeah, I think it's just the golden egg here, but that is good to find. That's a fully evolved guy. Yeah, aside from the fact that he can't really clear the blobs super well by default, dude's really solid once you get some points into him. Organic. I want plasma. Oh, I got one. I got a single plasma mutagen. That'll let me get my homing shots, which I want very badly. New planet, new eggs. Because, like, this is nice, but it's already, like, we're going to be dealing damage around us anyways with the explosion, so having a way to do homing shots for, like, flying enemies. Oh, that's at 3 cost. I thought it was just 2. No. I thought I needed... No. No. I've been betrayed. Let me see what other homie can do. Cyber homie. Did I put him in the gym? Oh, right. I think it was in the gym. Get some gains. Yeah, he was. He was, in fact, getting ripped. Make any upgrades yet? Now trade Voidlings up to level 10. I would like that. I would actually like that quite a bit. Because then I could drop my Quebec in there. While we do other thing. Oh wait, no, this is... level 5. Oh, I see, there's the... This one's different. Yeah, let's get this guy on the machine. Costs more, but I'm assuming that just puts them at 10. Oh, that's also a much longer wait time, though. See what Brainiac gets to do here. Do you have any more evolutions? No, I think he's got one more, but we need more cybernetic modules. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Damage dealing spark of the closest enemy within a radius has a chance to apply bleed on hit. Character must be grounded to reload. Hovering. Oh, you have like a hover. On a network node that connects to your character when in range, responds to your abilities. Swiftly swarm the field 6 network nodes. Like a ground slam. Okay, so I take it this character can fly a bit. Blink a short distance, become invulnerable, invisible when teleporting. Track loot drops within a large radius. Oh, when you do the slam? Interesting. Power surge state for a short duration that grants damage, stamina regeneration, and critical damage after casting your ult. I'll just take some primary damage, I think. Radius. Increased range by 60% while hovering. Beef this guy up a bit. What level is the next mission at? Yeah, level 9 survival. I might try another mission with this guy. This is a level 6 survival. Plus he's weak to cyber, the robots, so this is a good match. Take a little bit more attack power. Vitality. What if I go like all elemental with this one, maybe? Okay, what does Spark even do? I need to... Or static, what does that do? When 5 stacks are accumulated on the victim, all stacks are removed in exchange for massive static discharge. Okay, so it's almost kind of like the Void one as well. It's just, it gets removed, and I'm assuming it does more damage. Maybe go more in on Essence, get like a couple Vitality points here and there too. The most important thing, we got to see what your reload animation is. Very important. Doesn't have a mouth, so just a little flap. Match control, aerial superiority to the battlefield. Primarily, potency can be increased by deploying pylons in the air through secondary ability. Each pylon will extend the reach of your attacks in a chain reaction. Cost stamina, but are limitless up to a set height. You can jump continuously. I don't know why it does random capitalization for stuff as long as you have stamina. Use your tertiary ability to slam back to the ground. You need to recuperate or hover near your pylons to regenerate stamina. Nice. So just deploy stuff all over the field. Seems like this is what I'm seeing here. Oh yeah, they got little AoEs. Oh, that is a range. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Hold up. Ow. That's kind of bonkers. Chat room, that's kind of bonkers. FR, no cap. Oh, right, stamina. Gotta be grounded to recover. So, if I park near my pylons, I can kind of just keep an infinite, like, massive range as long as I don't go too high, because I think it's just like, it's not like a sphere, it's a ring around me. So as long as I'm relatively close to the pylons, I can keep that target acquisition radius up real high. It's doing a lot of damage. See how this does in a boss fight. I'll wait for it to stop being invincible so I can start deploying my nodes. Did you say nerd? Oh my god! That's damage. That's number. Have some more nodes. Buddy. Brother. Like, we're already halfway through the next health bar with the defense buff that it got. After popping my ult. That's sicko mode. How much damage does this slam do? It's hard to tell. And I can just fly, like, as long as I'm relatively close to a node, I can just keep my stamina going for a long time. That's kind of bonkers. That's a little nutso. I think this guy deserves a little more examination. See how he does. Do we have enough to do another evolution? Oh, we got 10. I think that's exactly enough. I think our man might be a little goated with the sauce, even? Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. And we're gonna go into, I think, just go for crits the rest of the time. I don't have any more side missions I can do there, unfortunately. Let's try a level 8. Let's try this one again. Because I want to see what happens when we're not actually hitting a weakness. Oh, we didn't even level up. That's just level 5 numbers. Yeah, I think we go for agility then and go for critical sparks. Let's see how we do. So many rods in him now. Also falls a lot slower. If I shoot this, okay, it does bounce off a little bit. They can't even spawn. They don't even get to exist? This is fair? This is allowed? You can do this? Oh my god. And like, I didn't even have to aim this is the thing. Like, they just have to be in the ring. I just have to tap space every now and then, and my targeting reticle just becomes 60% bigger. You're just allowed to do this. You can just go to the park and pick up geese, and the government can't do anything about it. And my targeting radius is 250,000% now. The only problem is when I do take damage, it is quite a bit, because I don't have a ton of resilience. A little squishy. Squishy! Oh. Very squishy. Okay, like, it's not a full 100% stamina recovery when you're in the ring. We might want to slap a point or two into survivability. Sorry, I just thought about how Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles had an issue with the password system, so you can never legitimately play level 25 on difficulty 3. What a goof up! What a mistake! I can't believe nobody noticed that before releasing Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles. I feel like I'm playing like a high-level force in PSO and just killing everything as soon as it spawns. Meanwhile, my pals are like struggling for any scrap of XP they can get. I mean, it would be the greatest game of all time, Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles, if there wasn't a mistake that didn't let you do the password correctly. What a terrible mistake. What a massive screw-up. God, this is also, like, bonkers for anti-air stuff, too. Just jump a little bit. Okay, cool. Everything nearby you is dead, including everything in the air, because your radius is huge when you jump. And it bounces between enemies, even, so, like, anything that dares to be close to each other just does not get to exist anymore. You still get experience for killing after the time ends, or after the level ends. Oh yeah, you do get some. Oh, were they all spawning up there? Were they supposed to spawn down here? That's funny. Okay, I feel like we could probably handle the higher level stuff. Probably. This one is a survival. Do I have any bonus objectives that I finished with you? Or actually, I might want to grab the extra healing charge. That's probably the correct thing to go for. Just in case, you know, having one safety net is nice, but having two is better. Yeah, you only got 2 vitality, so a little bit more armor. Plus, that's also stamina, which is nice. Easier to fly around. I like the pole handles on the bottom. Like a paraglider. Alright. Damage output is real. Damage output is very real. I definitely want to get more, like, I want to get all stats on this guy because all the abilities are nice. Tee. Like, I get to extend my nodes, but then I also get more stamina, but then I also gotta hit crits, so I get my, my spark procs. Look at this, look at this. I'm not even looking at dudes. Like, I just hold down the mouse button and everything around me dies. Like, that was the armored guy. That was the guy that was supposed to have a gimmick where you hit him from either the top or just go for his head, but nah, we're not doing that today. Aiming is for nerds. I wonder if you can pre-stack status effects while they're invincible. Probably not, no. I'm gonna say, if I was allowed to do that. Oh wait, no, you're making a mistake. No, 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 don't do that. Don't make more orbs. You're making it so easy for me to kill you by doing this. Anyways, enter my death network. Enter the dark web. Like, most of the ults I've used so far have been, like, they've been okay, but not, like, you know, completely and utterly bonkers. But, like, even at the very base, like, I don't think I put any points in this guy's ult. It is doing numbers. We're going to town. Okay, I probably shouldn't go for the slam, though, because that's more risky than just simply staying in the air and killing everything. I probably could do, like, a slam build, but I feel like that's not what I've spec'd into here. Not with this little man. I didn't get the loot magnet, did I? No, I don't have that yet. On the slam, I'm pretty sure. A lot of mutagens. I should check my eggs, actually. I haven't hatched in a bit. We got 10 eggs. 10 eggs. I will speak with Leon in a minute because I have 2 sets of eggs. We need to crack this ovo pack real quick. Andromeda Gillick. And a strong Wigoon. I mean, I got bad news, buddy. We already have a very strong Wigoon. This guy's very agile, dang. Ooh, that's a new guy. I just realized. I didn't even parse for a second. That's a new guy. It's like a Zerg bear. What is Zerg bear's deal? Actually, what is your deal? Hitting an enemy affected by float makes it pop, removing float and dealing a burst of damage in a wide area. I'm assuming you have like a float. Oh, you have homing shots. Oh, this is a plasma guy, I think. Okay, yeah, there's the slam and it floats them up. Neat. And then, where's my... this guy? Relative to everything else, it's kind of tiny. Oh yeah, it's just like a bear that has a Zergling attached to it. You okay, buddy? You doing good? What can you do? Bash slash. Oh, they're friends. Sek, the bear is and then Sek is the slash. Sek is the parasite. They're friends. Cast a line of bile puddles that damage enemies over time. Sek unleashes a swarm of hivelings that seek out acquired targets to deal damage. Roars, emitting a cone-shaped sound wave that applies damage reduction. Sek screeches and applies armor reduction in a wide area. Oh, it's like a stance. You swap. Okay. So maybe Sek is more like long-range stuff, where is more close-range combat. You're going to the gym. You should be done by now. I wonder if I put my little floating boy in there, what would happen? Because all these gym equipment so far has required you to be on the ground. Pheromone nest. Oh, is it breeding time? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Because I was reading and I saw, like, breeding was a thing, but I wasn't sure when we get access to that. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Pheromone nest allowed selective breeding of 2 voidlings of the same species to obtain eggs. Eggs obtained from selective breeding can inherit the best traits from each parent, potentially giving you much more powerful voidlings. Eggs have a chance of appearing every time... Yeah, so this is the one that was like every time you finish a mission. Can they really not get higher stats? They're like, there can't be a level difference? How does this work? Like the stat chance thing, like they've got different enough stats that I feel like maybe... No, let's check out Gwigoon. Maybe Gwigoon can do something different. Yeah, you have 2 and 2. Maybe it's based on their base traits. No, weird. But the fact that he started with 6 strength, it's not actually showing up in the breeding thing there. Huh. That might be something I'm missing. Oh, a lot of indicators here. Corrupted genbots, oh buddy. I have just the guy. Level 10, pff, whatever. I want to see what other illegal crimes I can do with this, because I don't, like... I have a little bit in the basic attacks, and that's kind of it. I don't have, like, the really goofy stuff. Alright, 1 crit chance stack after 15 consecutive attacks. That's probably good, because that works nicely with my ultimate, or my final trait. I'm gonna do with my nodes, let's see. Increase maximum node charge stored by 1. Increase nodes' stamina regen rate based on creature recuperation. On hit, apply elemental effect. Increase maximum node charge again. Extends node's attack range by 30% while airborne. That could be nice. Maybe I want charge rates, actually. Charge rates are probably... Splash a couple of these in. Plus getting extra stamina regen would also be nice so we don't have to land. We'll get more range. Lifespan would also be good. Let them last longer. Oh yeah, I can see what Bear can do. Oh, you have a weird tree. You have a big one. I guess because you technically have 2 stances. Second or share the life pool allowing the regenerated portion of damage taken. Because they can just regenerate some of the damage they take. Okay, so yeah, they have different trees for each individual stance. So this guy is more of an investment. We should have gotten some levels in that last mission too, so we can make you a little stronger. Yeah, I think we're going to get some more crit chance. Get my ability to proc more often, because Critical Spark is nice. That's more static procs, which means, teehee, more static explosions. That cutscene is there for streamers to drink water. Alright. Look how look how big that acquisition radius is. Bing chilling. I'll just delete all these too. Is there anything this man cannot do? Because, like, we're constantly getting passive procs on stamina regeneration by popping these, and then we can just keep going up because, oh no, jumping costs stamina, how will I ever get that back? Anyways, looks at my 5 stacks of stamina regen. Also, if I do have to manually regen, since I'm going to be speccing some points into agility, it'll go a lot faster. I feel like the ult charge is also very quick. Silver egg. Alright, I gotta go pick up the orbs after I pop it. See more plants to touch, see more eggs to touch. Egg! I like how it states it as a collectible plant, like you can hang on to it and it's going to increase in value. My plant speculation market. The one potential downside of this dude is that you have to be grounded to reload manually. If you do find yourself in like an awkward spot in the air, you have to wait until you fully... I guess you could slam, though. I guess that is an option. The fact that, like, the range increase is one of the first upgrades you get, it's so wild. Who dares? Who dares? Did I see? Oh no, that's just a void mine. I was hoping that was a plasma mutagen, it was not. There's also, like, rainbow, there's like gay mutagens. I saw there was like a listing for those. I don't have any of those yet, though. What do the gay mutagens do? Like, I don't even think this was just a regular dude, too. This wasn't like a rare exotic variant that had, you know, high base stats or anything. This was just a dude. This is just a regular dude of this varietal. And I just threw some cyber modules into him, and now he's the robot murdering machine. Where's the rest of the... There it is. Egg. Like, my win condition is, can you tap jump every few seconds? You can? That's fantastic. We have a lot of research points after this one. Many collectible plants on the stage. Alright. Let's see how quickly we can melt this guy once I pop my ult. As soon as it becomes vulnerable. Oh, you have a... Oh, oh. Okay, it does eventually stop. Like, you would think, because this guy's so good at, like, mobbing, you would think that he's not that great against bosses, but nah. Oh, I probably should not be taking hits directly to the chin, though. And the best part is, like, ad phases, which traditionally are going to be the most dangerous, because that's when you have a bunch of different things trying to shoot at you. This kind of stops being an issue. Man calls himself a zoner commander. He's shooting like one Hadouken every 10 seconds. Call yourself a zoner? Here, homies. Oh, I can get more of these guys here, too. Any plants or things for me to pick up here? That's healing. Ah, still not fast enough for the performance star, though. Apparently I missed a gold egg, too. Yeah, like there, the second one there. The gay mutagen, what is that? Mm-hmm. Hold up, Henry wants to talk. I can't stop him from breeding. Just any open space, they'll do it. I probably should keep some breeding going just in general, though, because then it is at least extra research points. Just one egg added to breeding output. Additional nests. Hatch eggs. Oh, right, I guess just because picking up eggs counts as hatching them. Actually, does it say if I look in the map here, or the menu? No, I don't think it's shown up yet. We have a lot of research points, actually. We're done with this evolution chain, right? Yeah, that is the end. So I know there is at least one more mechanic that I saw in like the pre-release media. I didn't get to it myself though when I was testing. So I believe there's a way to like use like traits and combine them. It's not just through breeding. There's also another machine in the like evolution lab, which makes me think that's probably what it is. Lab rat Anami, what is that? That's a new guy. Another bear. What is an Anami? It's like a rat fox. Increased mutagen drop chance. Oh, that'd be nice for farming. I like how the explanation video, it's like, it makes mutagens drop more. What do you want us to do? What is your deal? Shoot homing projectiles at a selected target. Shoot projectile that passes through enemies and returns to your character. Projectile may damage enemies once on its way out and once on its way back. Oh yeah, there's another non-elemental one. Tail Whip. Swift melee attack that damages nearby enemies and finishes Tailspin. Bunny Hop. Quick Hop that passes through enemies. Ultimate Crystal Spires. Summons 3 Crystal Spires that periodically shoot obliterating shards at enemies. So this is kind of like a turret. Turret and homing shots. And throw you in the gym. My Andromeda Gillick as well. I think it might actually be done. I think I put him in there before. Oh yeah, you were also training earlier. Oh no, I put the big bear right. I want to see what he can evolve into. Because you're already fully evolved, so I can't actually see what you can turn into yet. Just put you in the gym, get some gains. Big hops. Just gonna make sure it is in my thing here, because I think it only shows you the 8 you have in your party. There you are. The Goonion Buster. Alright, what can you turn into? Another Plasma. I'm gonna grab an Organic Bear. The only reason I want to do that is because I already have one guy that's going Plasma route, and that'll spread my already thin resources even thinner. Flashes splash onto nearby enemies. Or stun enemies. Oh, big slashes. Flash damage. Man's getting the biggest. He's getting World of Warcraft pauldrons. Puddles apply slow and damage enemies over time. Or just even more dudes getting shot out. Oh, it's like it's a Macross missile thing. Okay, I gotta go that. We gotta have the Etano Circus. Periodically spawn hivelings that seek poison and damage enemies. In armor over time, your armor shatters when you take damage, converting to armor reduction. Oh, so you resist damage for the first hit you take, but then you take a lot more. I think I'm just gonna go for the swarm. As much as I love, you know, committing war crimes with this dude, I'm gonna try. Oh, they're right. They just kind of roam around the ship. I wanna run with Zerg Bear. Oh, I gotta put some points in your tree actually. Because specifically that was the hivelings, so let's focus on that side of the tree first, and then any extras can go back. Reduction impact, nice. Also got here maximum target count by 1. Gradually gain crit chance while aiming. I guess also the evolutions kind of decide which part of the tree you favor more. I think I mostly went all in on bug. On big slash'ems. Gotta get that piercing wave. Get that Lavis cannon. Regen as well. That's only like 60 cost. Oh, you know what? I think they're actually cheaper. Well, mostly cheaper, maybe not. It feels like some of them are cheaper because they're split into two. So maybe you don't have to invest as many resources into this tree. I want to take the bear out for a run, but I'm going to do a side mission test. You guys are weak to organic bear. So I wonder how... Like, I don't know if you always start as or Sec. I don't know if this has like a cooldown time or anything. We'll test it out and see. Let's get recuperation. Get some nice CDR. A little bit of vitality. Tiny bit of strength. Essence is nice. A little bit of... Let's just go all in on recuperation mostly. Oh yeah, what's your reload we gotta see? I'm blind. Everybody gets a head wobble. Or I wonder if even maybe the stance just doesn't have a cooldown, like it's not a traditional ultimate. Oh no, it does have a cooldown, but it seems to charge very quickly. Yeah, we started in bear mode and then you switch over. Oh, this is just like a timed mission. Honk honk. Get out of here. Oh, taking damage. There we go, missiles. Oh, there's quite a cooldown on it though. These are long range slashes, dang. Okay, CDR definitely seems like the correct option if you want to spam missiles. Problem is I keep thinking the hivelings are like enemies, like they're attacking me. Oof, I'm taking a lot of hits though. But like, can I turn around as well? Okay, yeah, you can turn while you're aiming. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Freaking boss spawn. Alright, I forgot you got a roar too. Just gonna park on your head and slash the head. Oh, oh. Taking damage though. Okay, you kind of have to accept that you're just going to be taking a bunch of damage as this character, I think. Oh, what? Oh, there's another boss that spawned. Okay. Time to go. Understood. Thank you very much. Do you regenerate, like, all of your pending HP when you switch? I think you might, actually. Maybe not. God, I can't tell which are my friendly... which are the safe puddles and which are the danger puddles. Yeah, I should probably pop a heal charge, honestly. The damage output is good, but you just have to accept you're gonna take damage. Like, there's no way around it. You must simply hold this. You are going to take hits. Hey, leave homie alone. Night Quacky. New Quack just dropped. Oh, those are friends. I think that gets us another level for our summoner dude. I think we needed 3, right? Or another evolution, I should say, not level. Guy's too big, he didn't fit in the dang machine. Small for a bear, but large for the machines here. Like, experimental Gwigoon. Yeah, I wanted the homing shots, because then that lets me deal with further enemies. Ah, the wise beard. Then we can get Big Tail or Leaf Tail. On one Echo minion consuming 1 ability charge per cast. Oh cool, so you get like a range attacker. Or just dudes that jump at him. I probably would go for more range attacks just to kind of shore up the weaknesses. Where if something is far away, you must simply teleport towards them and explode at them a little bit. That is good, though. Finally got the homing shots. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, though. Hope you all enjoyed a little taste of Voidling Bound. I've been enjoying it. I want to get to the point where I can start doing, like, all the weird gene stuff. Because I know for a fact that there is a way to do, like, all the traits and stuff that you pick up, you can eventually start transferring them over. So I'm kind of curious to see when that starts happening. But, yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back on Thursday. Playing something else, I don't know what. I keep saying I might pick up FF12 again. Just gonna get back in and remember where I am. I'm gonna raid y'all over to Ryudo, who is playing some Breath of Fire 4. Very cool dude, you should go follow him. You should go follow me already. Hey, you, follow me, hey. I was about to say, enjoy your weekend. It's only Tuesday. I'm a little too far ahead. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, folks. I will catch you later.